Hello everybody from Plant Reviews, today 8th of September, and I'll talk today about harvesting iris seed pods. I have a few iris plants in my garden that I pollinated, and as you can see, some of them are developed some seed pods. So after pollination, the seed pod swollen, basically the ovary of the flower gets swells. Sorry for my English, so it is still a bit difficult. And while maturing, the seed pod basically dries up, and until usually late summer, early autumn, when the seed pod, as you can see, starts splitting open. So it's better when the seed pods, once you realize that the seed pods are developing, are swelling, to enveloping in a net. So in this way you are not losing the seeds when they when the seed pods open. Also, is a good idea to label the iris plants, so you know which irises you are pollinating with which other irises. This one is a label just of the plant, the red iris Bianca Micheletta. However, is a beautiful red iris. I will put a link on the end of the video, so you can see this beautiful flower of this beautiful iris. And this is a plant that I self-pollinated. While the seed pods dries up, the whole flower stem dies down, as you can see, and actually also most of the leaves of the iris kind of die down, fades away. So harvesting the iris seed pods is quite easy. You need just to basically cut the stem off with a scissor, or just a little bit brutal like I'm doing. However, as you saw, the flower stem basically comes out very easily, as you can see. And yeah, this is the flower stem that is laid down, and I will take off now the iris, this iris seed pod. Yeah. So let's go here. You have to do it in quite in a pretty if doing it indoors it's easier, because in this way the iris seed pod, the seeds do not risk to be blown in the wind. And now what I need to do is just well, first of all, putting the camera somewhere where you can actually see what I'm doing. And okay, I have only one hand, because with the other one I have to harvest the seeds. So I will take off the net. So this is the seed pod. And as you can see, the seed pod of the iris is basically divided in 3 parts, so it's very easy. You need just to split it open, and the seeds will come up. Now, if the seeds are fresh, they tend to be quite smooth. As you can see, if for example the seeds that were in the inner part of the seed pod while the ones that were on the outer part of the seed pod, they tend to be a little bit rough of a surface because they're already drying up. The more the iris seeds are outside, basically, the more they dry up. As you can see, some of the seeds were already expelled from the seed pod to the net, and the net basically obviously was able to collect them without allowing them to be dispersed on the ground. And as you can see, hopefully I'm able to to focus. You see how rough the surface of these seeds is. So the next step will be basically keeping these iris seeds in a dry place, in a cool dry place, for a few weeks, and then plant them. Usually I would say I will probably plant them in November, December. In this way the iris seeds will get a period of cold that is necessary to activate germination in these plants, and then they will come out in spring, hopefully. And I'm very looking forward to this Bianca Micheletta seedlings, because I think is the best red iris I have in my collection. So I'm really looking forward to see if the self-pollinated if these self-pollinated seed pods will develop seedlings just as beautiful, or maybe even more beautiful than the parent plant. That being self-pollinated means I use both the pollen. I use the pollen of the Bianca Micheletta to pollinate its own flowers. So hopefully the chances that these seedlings will be red as well are quite high. I will obviously keep you updated in the next few years, because iris seedlings usually bloom on the third year after planting, so it will take a while, but hopefully it will be a good experiment. The seeds will be planted in well-drained soil with on the surface with just a little bit of compost and grit on the surface, just to ensure that the first leaves of the iris seedlings are able to come out without any problems. And actually on the grit is kind of repellent for slugs and snails. They don't like, especially when it's dry, slugs and snails don't like to go around the grit. And also against the white grayish background of the grit, you can actually see better the leaves of the seedlings developing in the pot. So I will obviously keep you updated, and I will put at the end of the video also a thumbnail with my iris seedlings that I planted last year, so you see how iris seedling look like in the first year of development. I will obviously label this plant. I will put them in a vial, the seeds, with a paper indicating. Oh, I just lost one seed. Well, it's on the floor. I will just take it right now, and I will label them obviously as red iris, red tall-bearded iris Bianca Micheletta, self-pollinated. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, please give it a thumbs down, and obviously I would be very grateful if you could explain why you did like or you didn't like the video. And if you would like to support my channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. In this way also you can get notified when I publish new videos that I'm trying to post at least once a week, sometimes even twice a week or more often. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.